Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now if you remember in last episode we built our mining craft right here, which we actually have yet to take out and do a little bit of mining. Now I kind of forgot to add one specific thing to this, and that's the gyroscope here, because we were actually not even able to turn when we needed to, so it's a little sluggish. I mean, we could probably add another gyro onto this thing. And we're also going to be adding a camera below the, like, next to the connector here. Probably, if I can stick it right there. Right there. That camera. Some computers. So you can also see I did a little bit more work on the base. Just welded up some steel plates pretty much. Just finished these blocks up. They're kind of bothering me a bit. There's one more in the garage also that it's kind of in the roof. Right there. Oh yeah, we also need to do this one. So let's just fly up here. Never noticed this hole here until I started welding the roof in. There we go. Now that we're back here, let's stick that there. And something you'll see is I added a mod. So if we go to camera, it's a very, very basic mod, but it's a good mod nonetheless. And it just adds these little things. Now, the camera's in front of the connector, okay. So then we need to align our, oh man, that go speed. We need to align ourselves, all the wrong buttons. We need to align our, there's the C button. We need to align ourselves with that so we could just, boop, and we're good. So now we're locked in. Our camera apparently wasn't like done all the way. Okay, let's put this on to recharge. And we're going to be adding another gyroscope onto this because holy crap, that's a little bit slow. Is this recharging? I don't remember. Bad. Okay. Well, it's recharging. I don't know why it just didn't show up in the thing. Let's queue up a little bit more steel plates there. Actually, iron. Are we refining any? Oh no, we just got, bam, a lot. Okay. So we're gonna need some. Wait a minute, we don't need steel plates at the moment. There we go. We're gonna add. I keep like getting. Okay, that button. I keep just getting a little bit like confused on what I've been doing. Okay, construction components, substitutes, motors, and it just like keep getting like distracted and stuff. So my sincere apologies. I don't try to, but shit happens, you know. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Alright. Thinking about taking her out for a little bit of a spin, so let's clear our inventory out. And what the mining ship will allow us to do is haul loads of materials. So right now our main concern is iron, and we've got 36 minutes power and iron over there. So let's just fly over there. Wow, we got up to speed real quick. It's a bit insane. Alright. Only problem though is our power usage seems to be up a little bit. So let's just get over here to the iron. And we'll going to begin mining. Oh, I forgot to outfit this thing with an ore detector. Whoops. Wait a minute. Where was that one iron spot? Was that over here? Watch, I'm gonna probably lose this thing right away. I don't want to make like any more holes in the landscape than I already have. Okay. There's a hole, but I believe that goes to nickel if I remember. Yeah. Okay, we have iron just over here, so we're gonna dig down over here. Why does my skins just keep disappearing up? Let's go up. We're going to use our right click to like, cause okay. We'll turn one of you off. Cause, okay, so if we right click, it just instantly like kind of digs a big ass hole. Oh, that is iron. There we go. So yeah, what this will allow us to do is already we're carrying probably more wait, let me check. Yeah, we're already carrying more material than what our person could possibly carry. So, and that was in like, you know, didn't take too long for that just to start happening. So, see you guys back at base after I dig up some iron. So that happened. Apparently our auto lock on our landing gear was locked in, and I was like, why can't I move in any way? Turns out that was why. Alright, we kind of need to get back to base because we have pretty much no energy in our batteries. So, whoops. We got like a few minutes left, and our batteries have, if I can find it, there they are. There it is. That much power stored in it. And our output's a little high at the moment. So, here, let's turn on our, it's this one. There we go. Now we can get home quicker. My problem is that uses a lot more energy. But on the bright side, we've got iron for days. So using our little camera, right? We can fly overhead of base. Oop, came in a little quick there. We can align ourselves up with the connector and gravity first of all. There we go. So we just kind of inch our way to align up with the connector. If you remember, this one is in front. Oops. I don't know what those lines are. But then yeah, now we just come down and we'll be perfectly aligned with the connector. So yeah, kind of what I was saying before, you know, but couldn't quite demonstrate it with the turtle. The cameras perfectly line up with the little dots on the connectors. There you go. Battery, that, yes. Dampeners off. We don't need those on. Lights, off. We don't need those on. There we go. Okay. Now, just get back over here. Huh. Wonder if we could actually go get that. Let's look at how much iron we've got. Whoa. We got a lot of iron. Let's just find that shit real quick. Okay, what we're gonna do here is remove silicon, put the rest of the iron in, put silicon back in, move the stone, silicon back in, put stone before silicon and nickel, because we really don't need these, because we get more than enough from the stone. This is kind of what we're out for. Iron. Got it. Yeah. We're gonna fill our bottle up. We're not gonna fill our bottle up. Okay. That's a bit worrying. Wait a minute. No, okay. Well, we're gonna go dig some ice, I guess. We have ice below us, so let's get out our drill. Come over here. Turn our light on, because it's dark as hell. And dig this way. I'm coming, ice. And as I kind of also explained when we were disassembling our pod for the H2O2 generators, that it makes, you know, hydrogen and oxygen. But the thing about that is you can also just get oxygen from the environment around you. So I think all the planets have, like, I don't know about Mars actually, but no, Mars doesn't. I know the alien planet has, like, some oxygen on it. So what you could do to sustain yourself on that planet in terms of oxygen is put an air vent on the outside of your base, set it to depressurize, and have it hooked up to some oxygen tanks. And you're pretty much just getting yourself free oxygen at the cost of menial amounts of power. So there's that. It's pretty nifty. Alright, I think that'll be enough ice, so let's drop all this off and come back for the rest. Steel plates. So how's your guys' day been? I mean, today has just been kind of a very meh kind of day. Kind of woke up this morning. I felt pretty fine. And then I ate breakfast, got to work, and I was just like, I just didn't want to just do anything. Like, oh boy, it was like some really bad exhaustion. I don't know what that was from. But, yeah. How's your guys' day been? Hope it's been fantastic. Say, you know, apart from that, like, after I got to sleep, like, oh boy, that was... day was pretty great afterwards. You know, what should we call our new miner? Like, it doesn't have a proper name yet. Like, should we go for, like, a naming scheme kind of deal? Like, how are we doing this? Like, or just kind of name it whatever's kind of going on. Like, we've already got a turtle, so, like, we could stick with, like, animal themes. Call it something like the mole, or I don't know, a guppy. We can call it the guppy. How's that sound? There we go, more steel plates. I guess, you know, just kind of decide what you want to be called, and or, you know, if I don't get any comments, I mean, I'll just kind of name it. I'm kind of thinking the guppy, to be quite fair, for the miner. I don't know why. just a very strange name. You know, also kind of thinking about it, the turtle really isn't a turtle. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to get off its back when it's on its back, but that's like the only turtle aspect it has. Otherwise, this thing is pretty quick and it's a very good vehicle. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's also pretty durable because this thing has like been through a lot already. As I've also shown you in the last episode, so yeah. Poor turtle. Sorry. I didn't try to. Gotta be more careful with my things. Okay. Probably should start adding lights into here. So we need construction components. Come over here, we'll just QR bar these things. Go. Lights. They're gonna be orange, apparently. We just want basic gray. We don't need you there. We're gonna put you somewhere else. There you go. Why am I doing that? I don't even have lights set up yet. Wait, do I have a group for the... Okay, I do. Are they... Just, hiding the other lights in there so I don't get confused, like, which light is which. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We want the double, we're gonna stick one there. We're going to stick one there. There we go, there's one. There's two. We're going, ooh, no, turn our light off. Go to lights. Double corner lights. We go radius up, turn down the intensity. I'll just go 0.5. There you go. Now we got some nice warm lighting in here. Let's get rid of these construction components. We don't really need them anymore. I'm thinking about sectioning off the production facility with the kind of the space here. So we're gonna go put some walls in like this. Or should we have our door right there? Right. Have our door here, or here, or here. Oops. Kind of wondering. Why not all? Put the door right there, right in the middle. Okay. Let's get that all welded up. Okay, we need more steel plates. So yeah. I'm gonna like, over the course of like the time when I'm not recording, or when I am recording, I'm gonna be like expanding the base in all directions, kind of drawing it out to be the facility that it's eventually going to be. So, like eventually, like this is just gonna be one big platform out here where you can drive vehicles around. Like I want to be like big base, like drive vehicles around in said base and do all sorts of really cool stuff. I've always kind of wanted like do things as such, because it just seems like a lot of fun. Feel like, oh, I need to go to like my my refining facility, so then you drive down to like grid section C5 and it's like a half a kilometer away, so you just hop in your vehicle and drive there. I think that'd be like a really cool thing, just like a, yeah. So like this will be our first thing, like this is kind of the start of the central, like, this is the centermost point of the base. Everything goes outwards in all 4 directions. I mean, 6 if you also want to include down and up. Like, we're gonna have multiple power stations. We're gonna have, like, you know, solar and wind, and I mean, how cool would it be to come back here, like, later in the series, like Space Engineer series as well, and, like, visit this blast from the past. Oh yeah, shipyard also, like a really big shipyard. Like, that's the main reason why I want a big facility, because I want to build a big ship that I can load some of the vehicles into the ship, right? Blast off to space. So when we get to the moon, you land on the moon, offload your vehicles, you get your facilities and stuff all set up. And how cool would that be? Just think of the future, you know. So yeah, let's get back to welding. Now, I don't even know why I was doing hand motions there. You can't even, like, see any of that. I guess I was kind of, like, emphasizing it for myself or something, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, just imagine just someone flailing their hands about in the air, talking to themselves. No biggie. Oh, 1 steel plate. Are you kidding me? And we'll have like hundreds. Yeah. There we go. Let's come out here and there we go. So eventually this base is gonna have like a whole other second level, and it's gonna be just kind of this observation post like up here that you can just kind of overlook the sprawling base. It'll be pretty cool, hopefully. Here's the hoping, I guess. Okay. How much do you require? Lots of material. Actually, I think we can get everything else, like the construction components, tubes, motors, and computers. I think we have all that. It's just a steel plates we're waiting on for that. So that. Turns out we might not. Wait, I still have more computers. There we go. Let's just fill in what we can and figure out what we don't have. Okay, so 120 tubes and like we'll just queue up, you know, 60 motors. Boom, boom, boom. Go inventory, take out this stuff. We'll put you back and you back. Get off a wheeled vehicle. Hey, I can see a planet from here. Struggling a lot just getting through the door. Maybe it was a bad idea just to put the door so close where I just run straight out and into a vehicle. Okay, motors. Yeah, you're almost done anyways. Let's just let you finish. It's pretty nice, like, you know, actually having all the numbers and stuff required to build that kind of stuff. Missiles. Aside the magnesium, though, we just go down. You have magnesium right there. In fact, another thing we can do is, like, take, as I'm dubbing right now, the guppy down. We need more steel plates. Get off me. Should we go with like... Okay, what we're gonna do is actually pull you out of the... Okay, I guess we're gonna turn off our connector by accident. There we go, don't want to damage the bottom of the vehicle. We're gonna do that. We're gonna hit F. Should we kind of give it like... Kind of like, you know... I like, so... Space Engineers, I always go with like a very bright white and a... We'll use just this color. And we go like this. And then I go and give it like a very deep purple like that. Kind of like at some of the components is for it. You know. Not like that, but like... It's like a little more the lines of... How did I do it with it originally? I think I painted this. I did that. I did not paint those. Actually, we could probably just look at our blueprints and see what I all painted because... So yeah, the blueprint system. Very nice in a creative mode, especially because all you have to do is hit F10. It'll pull up your blueprints, right? And we go turtle. You can't like actually paste things in so you just like double click it really. So okay, it was just a really big just purple stripe down there. I'm thinking about actually just kind of doing something like doing the yellows and oranges again. No, sun, come back. We go like this. We go like... Paint the wheels orange. Paint solar panel orange. Paint that orange. Yes. Actually, more orange than yellow. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think. What do you guys think? Should I go with that or should we go with like my faction colors I always go with? Back you up. All the wrong buttons. So yeah. Camera also makes lining things up pretty nifty? Yeah. Pretty nifty as well. Because there's all sorts of like little lines and stuff on there. Makes for a really good targeting camera as well for like centerline weapons. So what do we need? We need, right, we're finishing up our garage doors. There we go. I think they're gonna be done now. Yes. Okay. Come on here. I'm gonna put a button panel in right here. Need interior plates. Construction. Computer. There we go. Place them in right there. I'm gonna go like that. And we're going to group the airtight doors as garage. I'd like that capitalized, please. Door, garage door. Save on that. Come over here. And we just group it to a button here by going to groups. Dragging it down, hitting open, close. And there we go. That right there is what I was trying to explain to you guys. It was just doing it so badly. Alright. There we go. Got our garage mostly sorted, apart from the roof. It's gonna let in all the rain. It's gonna rust the The floors. Our steel floors. You know, how expensive do you think it'd be to make a house just primarily out of steel? See, probably the biggest thing I have a real big issue with, right, with this, there's no, like, carbon to, like, make steel. Like, what I actually kind of want to see in Space Engineers is a kind of a carbon, like, you dig stone, right, and along with the stone, you also get a thing called, like, I don't know. Because in one mod, there's this thing called organics, and it does nothing, it's just kind of there. So, like, what if, like, okay, organics becomes, like, a vanilla item, so then you take that, you run it through the refinery, and it comes out with refined carbon, plus the silicon, nickel, and iron that also comes with stone. And you take the carbon and this iron to actually make steel. Otherwise, you make, like, steel plates and iron plates instead. Like, why can't that be a thing? Get out of here, stuff. There you go. Let's just get this back wall welded up. I have a lot of great ideas. It's just none of them are ever gonna come, like, you know, to be a thing. Hey, cool. Some of them do, like medium armor, where it's just the steel plate requirements for heavy armor versus, like, instead of having the metal grids along with it. You know, I want to see how badly this base is affecting my wind turbines. Okay, optimal. Alright. There. We're gonna turn up our lights, actually, in our base. Lights. We're gonna turn the intensity up to about 1.5 in here. I'm gonna group you to be main base lights. There you go. Interior lights. Now we have light. We can actually see. We can see stuff without needing to use our flashlight, even in the base. Oop, all the wrong buttons again. Okay, I'm gonna come up here. I'm just gonna probably finish this out because this is bothering me a bit. Hold on. Something sounds like a hydrogen engine. I can't quite put my finger on it. I know what's burning it. I never turned the hydrogen engine off on here. Actually, it's a really cool block too. If you just come down here, just look at it, like, there we go. Yeah, the RPM on it's a bit slow, but I mean, it's pretty cool because it's actually an animated block. Like, Space Engineers really didn't have many of those apart from, like, this. But now they have that. They've got that. We should go get that one. Like, you can actually see the parachute from here. Let's actually finish up the roof like I said I was. Oh, yeah, hydrogen engine. Also, turn that off. Stop burning all my hydrogen. You nerd. Okay, come up here. There we go. For that, we're gonna grab the turtle and head out on an expedition. Apparently, we can't weld that through the lights, even though there's quite a big space between them. Like, surely we'd be able to weld this block up, but Space Engineer says no. Okay. Open the doors. Grab the vehicle. Turn them on. Unlock. Go forward. Not that far forward. Don't wanna tear our vehicle, you know, apart. Lights on. And drive. You know, lights on. I wish that was something I could remember in real life. I always forget to turn my lights on. Come over here. So yeah, unknown signals are pretty nice because they're what allow you to get skins for your items and your character and all this other fun stuff, and it's also what kind of can give you a little bit of an edge with some of the tools, like, you know, kind of the either mining, welding, or grinding front. Kind of like, it gives you these enhanced stuff as well. So, come over here. And they always have a button and a container on them. Now, they don't all look like this, and they all do emit the same sound, though. And some of these even are equipped with gyroscopes, or thrusters, or both. And they'll try to get away from you. So you gotta be really quick about it, and every one of them has a button. But also some of them have multiple buttons. So you just press the button, you get this screen that pops up, you try your luck, and you hit OK. We get rainbow boots, look at that. Now to actually change that is at the main menu, or if you have one, a medical room. Oh wow. I didn't know you can get 2 tools from that. But anyways, you go to like... A medical room's a lot more simpler because you just click on that little thing that kind of, like, insets. It's kind of like a little something. I can't think of that something it's called now. But then, at the main menu of the game, there's also a thing called Customize Character, and you just click that, and it kind of gives you all this stuff you need to know. So we'll just grind this down for parts. It's just falling apart over here. So it doesn't give you much parts, but... Come on. But I mean, like... I'm pretty sure if you really tried... You could probably play the game legitimately without ever using a drill. Just by finding those things. It would be a very, very, very slow game, but it could probably be done. Like, hardcore, space engineers. Turning on the meteors to, like, apocalyptic, you know, you're playing on permadeath, you got enemies on and stuff like that, like wolves and whatnot. Speaking of which, where are our wolves and meteors? I could have sworn I turned those on. Wow. Base really just does look... Or, this place just really looks amazing. Look at that. That nice fog. Yeah. Enough, like... awing over the environment around me. We go like this, we hit 9, lower our suspension. I always hit 9 because instead of having to, like, for example, instead of having to, like, click this so many times, I just hit 9 and don't have to click it so many times. If you go like that, hit that, bam. That was almost flawless. Actually, that was flawless, rather. Every other time, I've always hit the wrong button. Coming out here. There we go. That's all welded up. Just hit control middle click. Kind of get that corner there. This ramp eventually will never be here again. Because eventually, like I said before, this is just going to be a platform that kind of extends out and connects with the rest of the base. Providing, like, a driving base for wheeled vehicles and whatnot. This could be a lot of fun. Can't wait. Just finish the wall up to the best of my ability. Not gonna, like, try and get those because we never really see them. Just get rid of stuff in our inventory. And if we ever die and we can't get our body back, we have extra tools to go do. Speaking of dying, total number of deaths for this playthrough is already 1. And that was because I smashed my face into the front of this thing at very high velocities. Bad time. Hurt a lot. That was the episode that I recorded that I'm not putting out. That I put out a different one in place of it. For very obvious reasons. Well, to me anyways. Just finish up some things in the base. Yeah, we're gonna just finish welding up the... I'm gonna finish welding up the base and then I'm gonna call the episode there, really. So every little piece that we see here will be completed. Most of every little piece. Can we? Yes. Perfect. Oh, another thing I'm gonna need to do as well is get a way to go up. So, get out of my way. You, get out of my way. We need to build a stairs. Can't build a stairs. Okay, we're gonna need to build one of these. We need to replace construction components. It's like, another thing too, right? You can actually save a lot of material, like a lot of iron early game just by building your base out of this instead. But I like the strength of the light armor blocks versus that. So we go. Do we use ladders? Or do we use stairs? Choices. I was gonna get rid of this block right here. Yeah, we'll use some stairs. We're gonna come in like this. Gonna place our interior block back down in here. Wait. Yep. And we'll stick some in there right there. For now. Yeah, the interior of the base, we'll use the interior stuff. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna stick this in like that. We need interior plates. Almost finished. I like the emissions on the stairs. Another thing you can do also is instead of laying them like that, you can also lay them like lengthwise as well. Which kind of provides like a steeper slope, but you can also just get places with kind of less area taken up. Need you. Stick you there. Stick you there. And ba-bam. Is done. So we're gonna go back to steel plates, gonna go production, stop you. Why did I clear my queue on this? Actually, just grab some more while I'm here. There we go. Come up here, turn on our light. Run around like a headless chicken. We find our light on the blocks. Yep. Life of a space engineer. Alright. We're done welding our base up, hopefully. So, hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's just kind of doing kind of some touching up on the base, really. I mean, that's kind of what we just did. No, oh, shit. Not really much to, like, the actual progression on what we're doing. Like, we didn't... I mean, we did build new things. We now have a whole plethora of decorative blocks to just add into our world, which I'm thinking about doing, by the way. You know, can't quite live without a place to live, and, well, we don't really have, like, anywhere to sleep. Quote-unquote sleep. So, there's that. We also need more ice. So... Ooh, that was some lag. So... Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.